Hello, Sagittarius. My name is Missy, and I'm here to do the bullshit and the blessings. And we're just going to jump right into the reading. I'm going to pull a card from the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot as our oracle, and then we'll get a couple from the TV series Tarot, as well as one fortune card to sort of round out the reading, and then we'll get a few charms to see how each day of the week is going to go. That's it. All right. No, that was a slip of my wrist, so hold on. I don't know why we're not getting any cards out. Um, all right, so we've got the Seven of Wands. Interesting. Look at all those candles. You know, they almost sort of looked like cocoons, like butterfly or moth cocoons there for a second. So that could be a message for Sagittarius, something about getting ready to, you know, burst from the cocoon or transform. We do have the quote. It says, "And the man shuddered and turned his face away and fled afar off in haste, so that I beheld him no more." Interesting. So typically the Seven of Wands talks about defending your position, holding the higher ground, having the upper hand in some way. It could be that you have the upper hand because you're getting ready to transform either yourself or the situation. Things are getting ready to change. Or maybe you are... Or maybe you are, the change has to do with someone basically, you know, someone leaving your situation because, you know, how else do you get that part of the saying where it says, "And I beheld him no more," right? Obviously, if you can't see anyone anymore, that's because they are no longer within the situation. All right, so let's get some tarot cards. We have the song "What About Love" playing in the background by Heart. Ay, those cards need to fall. So we have the Ten of Pentacles. Ooh, the King of Pentacles. Hold up. These are actually very good cards. Very abundant cards. Very secure as well, especially the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles together. This is like energy of having a lot of money also. You cannot deny it, because this particular King of Pentacles depicts J.R. Ewing from the show Dallas, the oil man, the dude with all, like the billionaire, right? So there's something about abundance and security and something. Oh, and then look, you've got the Ace of Wands. Interesting. So the Ace of Wands, especially this one, to me, it always feels like, you know, like this dude is some sort of writer, right? Or maybe even a reporter or something, but like he's writing a story, because the wands, it's all about creativity. And please ignore my fingernails. I've been making stuff, and so my nails get jacked up when I do that. So yeah, although I do have to say this particular Ace of Wands always makes me think of like addictions and alcoholism because of that particular bottle of whiskey and the smoke from his cigarette. So, you know, very obvious depictions here. You know, also we've got the Hollywood sign in the background. So there could be like a creative aspect to this where, you know, like writing, obviously with the computer. But there's something creative that's going to be very abundant for Sagittarius. And it's saying like you hold, like defend your position, whatever this is, defend your position even if others don't agree with you, right? Because you hold the upper hand. You have the higher, you know, you have the higher ground at this point. You've got the better position, I should say. I cannot deny this feeling of like addiction or overindulgence over here though. And this dude does not look all that healthy. He looks kind of ragged when you look at him up close. Look at his hair. He doesn't look all that great, right? A little bit messy, like he hasn't combed his hair. We have the song, oh, interesting. Hold on. So we have the song Repercussions by B. Miller playing in the background. And as I was talking about all of this addiction stuff, that's where it was saying, I don't care about the repercussions. I don't care about the repercussions. But if it's about addiction and something creative that you would like to do, you might care about the repercussions. That's all I'm saying. You might want to think about that. Yeah. And then look, you've got good news, or a young male or female under 18 with a light complexion and light eyes. But I don't think it's really like a child in this situation. It could be, but good news along with all of this. I feel like you're going to get good news, but be careful with this here. Just be careful. Like you will care about those repercussions. And then look, just under good news, you've got uncertainty and insecurity with the wish card. So again, I feel like this is calling this into play over here. So take that however it resonates. Let's go ahead and get some charms to see how the details of the week play out. All right, so we do have this letter that I was trying to drop in there, but it stuck to my finger and then fell outside of the board. So there's some sort of news, possibly the good news. It'll be a couple of months coming. And I do have to say, one of the things that I saw on the bottom of this particular deck had to do with like romance, or excuse me, loving partnership. So I feel like that particular letter, whatever that particular good news is, like there might be two things that you're looking at good news for, but this one might be this part of it might be several months out. Okay, so on Sunday you're having to like be very measured, like you're having to really measure your plan things out, like measure your responses, like really be detailed in whatever it is that you're doing. Just plan out your week on Sunday, definitely by that particular message. There's not a whole lot happening on Monday. On Tuesday, there's definitely a time element attached to Tuesday. And interestingly, you've got the car upside down, along with the microscope and the turtle upside down. So, you know, having both of these upside down, if the turtle or the car are upside down, you cannot move, right? You can't move, you can't do anything. In fact, the turtle, if he's left on his back for too long, it's detrimental to his health. right? He can't turn himself back over. Either he needs help, either from one of his friends or from a human, to turn himself back over so that he can get moving. Same thing with the car. So there's something about stagnancy. It's not the right time. Nothing is moving, probably because you need to pay attention to the details more, or something needs to have a closer look, right? Something needs to have more attention paid to it. So Wednesday and Thursday has the majority of all of the energy, and I'm noticing right off the bat, you've got the horseshoe, you've got the heart, you've got the anchor, you have the candelabra, you do have the clouds as well, but all of this energy here is talking about good fortune, love, clarity, long-term stability and healing, right? That's what the anchor is about, like long-term security. This is all coming in on Wednesday and Thursday. You also have the corn on the cob, which is abundance. But there is some confusion, as we already saw with your cards here. We've got the letters D and A attached to that. So this is on Wednesday and Thursday. We also have the horse up here on Thursday. So there's some sort of fast movement with the broom. Okay, so if you need freedom from, the only way to get freedom from something is to actually clear out the clutter, right? That's what the broom talks about. You have to get up and clean if you want to be organized, right? Or if you want to have freedom, you have to get rid of the old. You have to clear out whatever is over and done with. Yeah, I that's the only way I can say that. All of this, if you want this love, this luck, this long-term security, clarity, and the end to this confusion here, you have to clear out the old, get rid of the clutter in order to gain yourself freedom. You have to do that cleanup. All right, so then on Friday, you have the dragon and the kangaroo together. Very interesting energy, because the dragon is kind of Plutonian. Not so much when it comes to the whole obsession and control, unless it comes into the greedy nature of the dragon, right? Because dragons are typically seen as, they're creatures that would hoard treasure, right? Because they live underground, where all of the gems and gold and everything can be found. And then you've got this kangaroo energy, which is talking about fighting to protect something, right? Because kangaroos are very, very, they'll kick your ass, especially if it's a mama kangaroo protecting her baby, right? So maybe you're having to protect your treasure, protect whatever, something of value for you on Friday. Okay, and there's nothing on Saturday. So take that however it resonates. If it does not resonate, please stick around. There may be another reading for you here on the channel that does. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, whatever you can to help me get my channel out there, as I'm new here, and I thank you for watching.